It's Friday, October 29th, 2021. I'm walking Bell Boulevard, and all of a sudden, I know you can hear it in the background, there is this truck right here in front of this restaurant. It's not labeled, but when I walk down the street, there's a smell, a scent, an olfactory, out of the five senses, it's olfactory, on cribiform nerve plate that says in my cognition of being aware of my surroundings, it smells like raw sewage. Now, on the door of the truck, where it's labeled, it says World Grease, WORLD, and then GREASE. Not the country of Greece, but a substance that is slick in nature, almost like an oily residue kind of a thing. But now the aerosol scent of saturation was raw sewage, which is not normally what Greece smells like. And as I stand right here in front of whatever this is, an evergreen, it smells so horrific, like raw sewage. I saw on one of the other TV shows the other night, I'm in Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. I'm trying to get out of the smell. I saw one of the TV shows the other night, I think it was Chicago something or other, where they had the crossover event between Chicago Med, Chicago PD, and Chicago Fire on TV producer land. They said some girl went underneath the seat of a car, and she asked one of the investigators, who looked like U.S. tin stars, I think they call those U.S. Air Marshals in some places, U.S. Marshals in others. On TV producer land anyway, that's how they identify themselves. But they said something about, she's like, this bag smells like cat urine. Do you know what that means? And the intelligence officer was like, no. And she's like, that means that it's something half-produced meth? And she's like, and they're like, oh, like, how'd you learn that? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I didn't watch the rest of it and I don't remember the rest of the clip, but it's just the point of, there's all this stuff out on the street of everyday businesses going through their everyday necessity or needs and affecting the people, and there's nobody inspecting it or checking it. And when you find something, where do you report it? Star 1978. Right, now I'm over here at this corner where it smelled like, at the corner of 42nd and Bell Avenue, that the rotten egg smell went away. Today, October 29th, 2021, it's back. I just smelt it vaguely as I was crossing over the street. But it's just, I mean, it's hitting aerosol within the air, and the saturation level, you might catch a whiff of it, but it's dangerous at that level, because for the rotten egg, sulfur dioxide, it's more nerve gas. But as you walk through, it's a mix of scents and smells on the main street, and I don't have like testing equipment to know what is penetrating through and like what's coming out and how it's mixing chemically together. Just walking to make sure I have clean air that I'm breathing, which clearly I'm not, because my face won't, my lips are not, I'm in a hypoxic state at the moment. My lips are not in an arterial capillary color arrangement that shows natural health, and my skin won't heal in a naturalized fashion that the human should be healing itself within. So that means there's some high toxicity level in my agar, AGAR, being that it's some kind of an open system, based on what I reported in succession, in timing sequence the video before this. Out open display is the flag system, which is the same symbolic unity structure flag system that I have attempting to set up at the house, so at least the reporting is correct of what I'm reporting on is what they're flying in the local area for safety procedure. But I'm kind of on the fly on this one because I'm a grounded fly at this point, just being affected in a sealed test tube substrate that's already been inoculated and in some sealed system resting on some open-faced auger out in the field with microbiota of fauna and flora that I can't identify because I don't have proper symbols or anything to go off of, because their word to my face is not usually something to be trusted based on the fact that I'm being hurt so badly and I'm stuck while everybody else seems to be moving and surviving and thriving around me. It's October 29, 2021. Bayside Station, Bayside, New York. Earth, solar system, Milky Way universe, galaxy is broken.